How's it going, guys? This is the second video. I'm gonna lift myself back up. This is the second video of the season. Yes, it is over a week now since the chapter 3, it's 3 season 2 update, or not update, the season start, basically. But I'm only here to just explain what the current gameplay is. I figured out basically every new thing that there's been going on. For mainly the point in the trailer, we've had building get disabled, which was kind of, crazy. It's a new mechanic. Everything is like so different. We've had like an option just where you can't build during the whole like gameplay. Like creative, team rumble, and arena are still, yes, you can build because building is a part of competitive. It's obviously like a mechanic that you have to do for competitive because how else would competitive be if there's no builds? Like just imagine like 90 players in this smallest circle and they just all constantly shoot each other. Like no ground or anything. High ground would be the only best way to survive, and it would be completely like luck based. So it technically wouldn't go count well, but yeah. As the title light says, all battle, no building, only to one reason. Due to the storyline, we've had how do I say it? So main theme of the season. We've had Sloane and her rest of the IO take all over the map. As you can see, I mean you can't really notice, but there's some blue and red lines crossing around the map. That's mainly like a territory type control of the whole island. Technically, the whole red section, which is like a whole bunch, by the way. It's all IO territory now. So, and currently we also have ourselves a new a little overcharging shield that actually helps a lot when there's no builds. It regenerates shield over 5 seconds of no damaging on your character, and it's actually really nice. You have a lot more health. You can't one shot with snipers really, but it's fine. But overall, this weapons RNG loadout, it's kind of okay, but it's also kind of not. It's so okay. Let's see some of the items that come back. Revolvers have come back in all different rarities this time, and I guess they decided to take away the old texture of the revolvers. Now they have gray all the way to gold revolvers, but they're all in the same model of the purple and gold revolvers, which is kind of weird, but it's okay at least. So for some people who really enjoy revolvers, they can have it. That's nice. What else do we have? Sidearm so surprisingly, some of the weapons from the first season of Chapter 3, and that kind of sucks. Alright. Yeah, there's a new combat SMG. Completely overpowered. That does a 40 headshot and 20 damage. And has a high, how do I say it? They have a really high, they have a high range of bullet drop-off. Think of it, from 60 meters, with this SMG, you can still do 40 headshot and 20 base damage. Ooh, there's a person there. Where is this player actually? Oh, it's actually kind of risky. Oh my god, okay. Okay, got him though. I'm gonna be completely honest though, the aim they have with this controls feel very weird, since you aren't unable to do the same amount of aim that you used to do before. Well, you know what, let's throw some grenades here. There you go. So yeah, striker shotguns, all the other ARs are still here. Okay, weird. But yeah, drum shotguns are back, which actually kind of is sad. But you know, the good news is it has slower fire rate, but another end though is they have much higher damage. And for for some reason, the damage on the drum shotgun is actually really weird. There's some shots where you can just do like 67 or 75 headshot damage. Then all of a sudden the damage would just go down to like 26 or 16 body damage. The damage is really bad. Like I won't lie, the damage is really bad. But for those who are lucky enough, yes, they can get some really good shots. And it's basic meta then at this point. We've also got the return of the AUG, technically, but in a very MK style. And speaking of MKs, they vaulted the MKs for this season, which kind of threw down a lot of players. Same with the Spider-Man Mythics. You know, it's a crossover item. They have to leave at some point. Although the Daily Bugle area didn't leave, which is kind of weird. But it makes sense, though, because, you know, there was a... how do I say it? There's like a... For the Battle Pass, if you've seen, I didn't notice this until now, but the Prowler skin that showed up in the Battle Pass, like the secret skin for the season, I took a little search up on who this person was. Apparently that's Spider-Man Miles Morales' uncle, which that completely blew my mind. That kind of spoiled me down, which I didn't know about that Miles Morales had an uncle. So, that that kind of is me without watching the movie, so kind of a little sad for me, but you know, it's fine. I enjoy Spider-Man movies. I just haven't really watched the Miles Morales one. Or the Spider-Verse, technically. Oh yeah, kegs are still here, by the way. They took down a lot of heals, but there's still a bunch more that you can still get now. It's like, Ghost Juicers are gone, the pizza boxes are gone, but the ones that stayed are Chug Splashes and Med Mists. But also on the other side news, Chili Chug Splashes did get vaulted, so we don't got any more of that. Same thing with the peppers too. Like there's no more peppers, nothing. Oh and yeah, and as you can see, like even if I try to build, you can hear the little sound. Apparently, you can't even like build at all. There's a revolver. A lot has changed from this season actually, which is kind of cool. There's a chest somewhere up here. I don't know where this is. But yeah, a lot has changed. We got a bunch of different, like, we don't get any new snipers, sadly. They're still kind of the same. For ARs, yeah, Rangers still stayed, which is kind of a good thing for me, because I can still do, like, those type of, like, free-ranged, like, builds, or free-range shots with a Ranger. Storm's coming in on me. But, yeah, they're actually they're pretty nice, like, they have a lot from that. And yeah, since there's not really a lot of, like, you know, a lot of building, a lot of the mobility and items are such here. I'm gonna buy, well, hold on. Yeah, no, actually I'm kind of good. I have a lot of, like, ammo for my SMG. But, you know, it's best to try to get as much as I can in the meantime. And nothing there, time to use a bow. Oh yeah, sad news. The, well, actually, I didn't really record this, but there wasn't 100% llama spawn rate for most of you who haven't played the season that time. There was a spawn rate of a llama like right next to us, kind of like right here. But sadly, I wasn't running. But sadly, that llama got removed from it, so we don't have any more 100% llama spawn rate. I'm gonna use the shockwave here in the circle actually. I'll have really good heals. But, yeah, like, we've had, how do I say it? We've got new mods on cars, actually. We have wheels like usual, but there's another one. Yeah, there's these red ammo boxes right here that they added back. There's two new ones. Actually, technically one new mod, but two new items for cars or vehicles. Apparently, it's called the cow catcher, which is like a little front bumper mod for cars, which now do like a lot more damage to structures and players, which is actually pretty powerful. But if you can get those like hits done, so there's also another tool that you can come up with, I think, and it's called a repair torch, which kind of is cool, but like, oh, there's people here. Actually, I'm gonna just ignore that. Yeah, there's a slow mythic boss over there. Oh, and then here's they added back cannons, but they're only like single placed cannons. There's there's a bunch of them in the blimp sections, but there's also a bunch in the like these little outposts right here. And yeah, some of the POIs affected by the Isle territory have huge zeppelins or blimps above on them, which you can't really destroy. They're just like a part of the structure, and there are complete high ground takers, which is kind of a little overpowered, as I will say, because like it's actually pretty annoying having for most people who did experience this, but they've had a bunch of games where people would always camp the where is this at? It's not there. Is it here? No. Where is this? Dude, I got no idea where this chest is at. Oh, it's right under here. I'm blind. I don't know why it always marks itself like that. Oh yeah, look at that. We also got new drivable tanks. These ones are being driven around by auto guards, but technically I'm not in the really mood for it. They're really powerful, yes, but I'm not. Nah, I just feel like not using tanks at the moment. They are powerful, but I'm just not using them. Since I am used to it. I did play a bunch of games with tanks and they're very powerful. But I just don't use them. Since, it's actually kind of like a small disadvantage for solos. A big one for a few teams. But other than that, like, it's pretty like, how do I say it? And like you don't get to do much on there, so. Oh, there's a person right there. No. Oh no, I'm just being third party. Oh my god. I got way too many people on me. No, okay. There's too many people going around in the open. They're just too scared to fight, really. But they're very annoying to just third party against. So far, that's all we have in the new season. That's honestly it's pretty cool. I like it. And recent update for people who haven't known yet. Apparently, the striker shotgun, the striker shotgun did get buffed. Like maybe like I'd say 2 days ago or 3 days ago, it got buffed by like a decent amount of damage. It does like mainly for body damage. It does like 105, 108 or something like that. And for max damage is like around 174 now for gold, a legendary. It's really nice. It's sick. But yeah, that's all I got so far. Pretty cool. Sorry, my bad. But yeah, I got more videos to work on in maybe future. Probably whenever like live events. I'd say maybe like the next few updates that come by. Probably there's gonna be another one very soon actually, since this one's about to end kind of like this update is about to end, where building's gonna get disabled in like 2 days or so. It's gonna be nice. But yeah, that's all I got so far. Thanks for watching.